I'm saying, how you gonna
Gabriel
do it?
Kid. How are you gonna do it, Gabriel Kid? Are you gonna be able to be a star, man? Look, there's two guys who like AEW. They cover WWE too, and I think they're pretty fair. But I would say you guys like AEW more right now. I think, right? Would that be correct?
I'm neutral. I'm a wrestling guy.
Kenny's neutral. Omar.
Look, I call it like I see it.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Me too, actually. I watch New Japan a little bit. A couple of times a year, to be honest with you, but I do keep up with the big stuff. And I've been keeping up with Gabriel Kid for a long time. And, well, today he's been making the news because of what you're about to listen to. So let's go ahead and listen to it real quick, and then we'll tell you.
So what makes New
what we
Japan
think.
so exciting?
Listen, I'll put it in very simple terms, yeah. You like theatre, go and watch WWE. If you're a fat nerd who can't talk to girls, go and watch AEW. But if you want to watch the real stuff, New Japan Pro Wrestling, this where it at. NJPW World, tomorrow night, live on pay-per-view.
You're
That's
already
what I'm
throwing
talking
down with
about.
your mouth, my friend.
Exactly, come on.
So that's what he said on the Los Angeles News Today. Whew, who should I even start with? Omar's clapping. Kenny is shaking his hand. Let's get the negative out of the way first. Kenny, what do you think, man?
It doesn't work for me, brother.
Oh,
So,
cancel.
biggest thing is, I feel like he's trying to be Conor McGregor, and I feel like he's also burning bridges. Now, he kept it light on WWE by saying it's theater, but then what he said about AEW, bro, what are you doing? Who are you? Who is this guy? I never heard of him before y'all brought him up to me today. If you ask me, I don't think the guy has the look. Definitely, he had to look more in the interview than he does right here, but I think he's putting the horse before the carriage, because what are you doing, my friend?
Damn, man. Omar, do you agree with this take?
I want to say this. Kenny Baum is one of the most knowledgeable and honestly kindest people I've ever met in the wrestling media space. All that being said, I mean, he doesn't know jack when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling, and even he'll admit that to you.
Oh, that's a fact.
Here's what I will say about Gabe Kidd, though, on the real. This is a guy who, over the past, I would say year and a half, let's say year, has done an immense amount of character building and building up a charisma about him that did not exist beforehand. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm on record as saying that he should be the leader of the Bullet Club at this point. I think that Dave Finlay, we've tried it. It is not working. Even with New Japan's core audience isn't working. I think that Gabe Kidd has everything you would want in a top-level star in that respect. And I think in the ring, he is getting even better and better by the day. And you want to talk about burning bridges? It doesn't matter, because look at what he was doing in that moment. He was there to sell a event. He was there to sell a pay-per-view. He was there to make the public aware. And when you're New Japan Pro Wrestling, yes, you got to take shots at WWE. You're going to take shots at AEW. The fact of the matter is, though, Gabe Kidd's probably going to be at Forbidden Door in 2 months. And he's a guy who Tony Khan and Triple H are both going to want in their companies, because he has that charisma, because he has a following online, because he has a mystique about him that would make him relevant on Dynamite, that would make him relevant on SmackDown, that would make him relevant on NXT, wherever he decides to go. But know this, within 5 years, I'm saying it right here, right now, play it back, Gabe Kidd will be a world champion in professional wrestling, among one of the three big promotions, either AEW, WWE, or New Japan. Book it, brother.
All right. So, Omar, you are our expert, kiddo. I know you're into New Japan as well. So I got to ask y'all some questions about this guy, because I have no idea about anything about him. Where is he at on the size scale? Is he Bryan Danielson? Is he Randy Orton? Is he AJ Styles?
Bryan Danielson would
Probably
be
Bryan Danielson.
Woo!
This is, by the way, this is notoriously Kenny Baum, guy who, if you showed him a picture of Stone Cold in 1994, would be like, "Oh, brother, this guy doesn't got it for me, brother."
Nah, Stone Cold was Jack, bro. Come on, Stunning
What do
Steve.
you mean stunning? No. Stone Cold was Jack. Stunning Steve Williams.
Steve
That
Williams.
was not exactly.
Was he Steve Williams?
Steve, actually, no, he was Steve Williams when he started his career. That's a whole
Oh,
different
yeah,
thing.
that's,
But he's Steve Austin. Stunning Steve Austin is what I meant to say.
That's a false narrative. I would not pass up on Stone Cold, Stunning Steve. I think he always had it.
Kenny, do you have a cap right now? I think you do. It's just backwards. Stop the cap, man. Look.
Bro, we got to look at how these
Look.
wrestlers are positioned.
Yeah,
like,
and
look,
I look
The
at
Undertaker
I
was
look at
not the
Gabriel
Undertaker
Kid.
in
Okay,
WCW.
I've been watching him ever since screw WCW, but I've been watching him ever since WCPW. He was a great babyface underdog. He was great there. He showed so much promise, and then he came to New Japan. You know, pandemic kind of stopped him a little bit, but he's been building up really good, you know, in-ring habits. He's been bulking up. Like if you saw him in WCPW, you would basically say, "Put this man to the morgue. He's already dead. He doesn't need to wrestle. He's way better right now, and he's getting each and every single day." And the fact is, I mean, look at his gear right now. Finally, he's able to transition from being a young boy. When you're on a young boy, you cannot show any personality. You cannot do anything. You cannot even have good hair. You just have to shave bald. Good luck, you know, showing personality. Finally, right now they're putting him in a prominent position, like just now, and he's already gotten like a, you know, small viral clip going on. I think his gear looks sick. I think he has a hell of a lot of potential and a hell of a lot of passion for this business, which counts for something. I think he's gonna be better than what you expect. I don't see him as the next Stone Cold Steve Austin. Maybe he's not even gonna be a world heavyweight champion in AEW or WWE or New Japan like Omar says, but I do think he is gonna go ahead and do some noticeable things at the very least. Like this guy, the way you're portraying him, I feel like you're calling him a jobber, which that's certainly not the case.
I mean, I don't know nothing about him. When I look at him, I do see jobber. But again, I know nothing about this. Look at his body. He's got a jobber body. I'm a Vince McMahon. I mean, I was raised by Vince McMahon in the wrestling world. So I look at these guys like, you know, the Jack guys are the guys. And, you know, looking at him, he's just not one of them. Looks like he needs to hit the gym.
Damn,
Hey,
man.
Kenny, you gonna fight Gabe Kidd? You gonna throw a challenge out right now?
Like, I wouldn't turn it down.
Right now. Kenny
I
Bomb,
would
Gabe
Gabe
Kidd.
Kid. If you got a problem, bro, I'm down. I'm ready to go. Just say the word
Main
and I'll
event of
meet you
Wrestle
in the ring.
Kingdom. The main event of Wrestle Kingdom. Let's do it. Kenny, we're gonna take you to Japan in January.
But is he
All
gonna
the way
wrestle
to
me or are we gonna fight? Because I mean, I don't know. I mean, he can definitely twist me up if we wrestling, but if we're gonna fight, then I think I could take this guy.
No holds
No.
barred. We'll do it. No holds barred. Falls count anywhere. We just go.
I mean,
Street
it's like
fight.
an Adam Cole. I would fight Adam Cole, no problem. Darby Allin,
Bro, you
sure,
get
I would
fucked.
fight Darby Allin.
You would
But
get
if you
fucked
throw
by
Brian
Adam Cole.
Cage at me, I'm like, hold on now, let's see. You know, we got to talk about it because it looks like he could be like a final boss. Like you just hit him and he blinks. So I don't know if I would want to fight like a Brian Cage. But I mean, this guy, he just doesn't seem too threatening to me.
Kenny, we
But I mean,
gotta,
if y'all say he's good, one more thing I gotta ask though: where's he at on the wrestling scale?
where is he at a wrestling scale?
Like Bryan Danielson level wrestler? Is he green and just getting good? Like how good is he?
No, this is my answer.
That's a great answer.
Oh, that's the middle finger. I thought he was kind of looking at his cheek.
No, no.
I would say like, you know, like out of a 10, right? I would probably give him like a 7.5 as a wrestler. Like he's got like he's really good and he's capable of having like I think like great matches, and he just needs to like he just needs to wrestle like more high profile people. Like once he gets to that level, like I think he's the guy who's gonna stay there. Like
Yeah.
like a Will Ospreay, like a Hangman Adam Page. Like once he gets to wrestle the upper echelon of people, he's gonna be there and hold his own.
One thing I like.
Can he hang with those guys? Do you think?
Yeah,
like a Will Ospreay,
easily.
he's
He
not
has
hanging with one.
way too much experience in the ring to not be able to hang with them. He can hang with them with both of his eyes closed and his head tied behind his back. I'm turning into Irish for some reason, but like in New Japan, there's a lot of intense wrestlers, you know, because strong style and all that. And Gabriel stands out with his intensity to me. So that's something that I always liked about him. And that's why I see a lot of potential in him, man. Like, yeah, he just started getting out there with this new serious, crazy character. I'm sure he's inspired by Conor McGregor, but who isn't inspired by the greats, you know? You're inspired by the greats because you want to be
Nothing wrong
great
with that.
yourself. And, you know, we'll see. 2 years
How
from
old is
now...
he?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. He's probably pretty young, but I was going to say, as I look up his age, if 2 years from now, if he's still at the same position that he's in, yeah, cancel Christmas on him. But I seriously doubt that's going to be the case. Easily, like, he could be in AEW, signed to there, doing some, you know, at least mid-card stuff, or even in the WWE
Kenny.
NXT.
Kenny,
Yeah.
he's the same age as both of us.
28.
27.
Oh, I'm 28.
Oh, you had a birthday. That's interesting.
Yeah, I had a birthday. I'm 28.
Wow. Thank you for telling us, man. Happy birthday, Kenny
But
Bomb.
thank you, I appreciate it, bro. Brian's got a birthday coming up at the end of the month as well. But I mean, he's only 27, so yeah, he's got time to go. I look at 33 as the age where you got to know what's going on in your wrestling career. So he's still got some time to build and figure it out. Looks like he's got the promo down, so I think he just needs to work on the body. And, you know, maybe he can actually maybe he can be something. So I'm not going to count him out. You guys believe in him, so I believe in you guys, and I don't believe in, what's his name, Gabe Tuft? What's the guy name?
Gabe Kid.
Oops.
Kenny's
Gabe
like,
Kid.
all
Shout out
right,
to
we need,
Gabe
him to,
Kid.
we need him to hit the steroids.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe
I'm on the
we'll be
road.
good in 3.
Safe style now, like AJ Styles and
Yeah.
Randy Orton, and I
Gabe,
think we'll be good.
We know you're watching this. Yeah, contact Randy, contact AJC. What kind of meat they're eating, and I think we'll be good.
Right.